Hi there. I wanted to show folks how to make a sheet of plywood, and keep it stable for the entire time you're cutting it. In other words, there's no twisting or checks in the end as you get towards the end of the cut. But what I did is I set up sawhorses. You can use any sawhorses you'd like. Gets it off the ground for you. You could actually do this on the ground without sawhorses if you wanted to. I've got 2x10s here, but you could use 2x8s, doesn't matter. And I've got 1x2s, about 4 feet length, and I've got 4 of them, 1x2s there. And what we're going to do is set the sheet of plywood on here, and then we're going to cut it, and it'll maintain its level as I make the cut, so that way your cut's a little bit more accurate. So here I've got the plywood up, obviously, and I'm going to make a cut, but I just wanted to show that here's where I'm going to make my cut, right in here. And notice that the two 2x4 or 1x2s, excuse me, 1x2s are pretty close to the cut. I mean, just a couple inches away on either side. And then of course I've got one over here in the end and on the other end. So now I can make my cut. Got a straight edge up here to guide me with my circular saw. So now I can make this cut and keep the plywood that I'm cutting stable. Okay, so now I've made the cut, and as you can see, I left the saw on the end of the cut there. But you can see that it keeps this plywood very stable, so it doesn't shift on you and doesn't mess up your cut. And this is marine grade plywood, excuse me. And it's a bit expensive, so you don't want to mess up too many cuts on this stuff. And this just makes it a little bit easier to cut. Anyways, I hope that helps.